Top of the day to you once more. I am blessed. I count it all blessing to be occupying your space. You're seeing me at this hour. I'm so delighted about it. I also tell you, there are so many videos, tons of videos on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and you are able to download most and hear most of those video clips. It is all about Wisdom Farm. It is a farm where we harvest wisdom. And as we do this, God will continue to bless you in Jesus' name. I come to you with a very sad story today. It's a story about a man that I know long ago when I was in secondary school. And there were different levels of every family, but this family was in the top level. When we used to use electric to school, this family, the man comes, use car, an air conditioned car to bring the children to school, and we were jealous of these children because their uniform was always ironed and straight, and they would come to school. And as they come to school, we envy them. At a time, I didn't see this family for some time until I heard a tragic accident happened to the father, and the father died and passed on. In the death of the father, the mother was not left to cater for these 5 children. And one day in the popular market in Benin, I saw one of the child and I was astonished. The child was now hawking pure water in the market, and it seemed really pained me. I looked at it and I said, what's happening? Not only that, the woman now had to share his children to the husband's relative, some to her relative, to help them train because she cannot train the children. Now, the issue I want to really talk about today is the issue of house help. There's a lot of people house help. Some family needs them, some family don't. And the result of most house help is that these are children of your relative, maybe your dead relative, they are children, and they are not left with you. Yeah, sometimes it's not even a profession where you have to go to a particular state and take people to wherever you get your house help. I have come to declare one thing to you today. A house help is a human being. Treat them well no matter what. Some might not like what I'm saying, but I'm telling you the truth. It is a reward. There is a reward. On every way you treat another human being, there's always a payback to you. When you get them, it's like sometimes I go to some houses, I discover that the children of the house and the house help, they are the same age. And sometimes even they are small, they are younger. And when it is 5 o'clock in the morning, you go and wake the house help and tell them, stand up, come and sweep, come and do that. And meanwhile, the children of the family will be left to still sleep until 7 o'clock. Sometimes you think you are doing them bad. You are not doing them any bad, my dear. You are training them, because in the reality of life, in the absence of father and mother, they will still meet this same situation outside. And the house help is better prepared and trained because he has been trained on how to cook, how to wash clothes, on how to sweep the house, how to behave well, how to show respect. Meanwhile, the children of the bourgeois that are supposed to, that their parents are supposed to train, are not trained. You discover that it is this house help that now help them. And in the other side, in the side of this country that I came from, the state I come from, in Nigeria, I discovered that these most rich people you see today, very rich, wealthy men, they didn't have wealthy parents. They did not have wealthy parents. They struggled because the reality of life came, and they were prepared. They were prepared for what will come because they have been trained by the houses they went to serve as house help. But the children of the rich, they become lazy because they were not trained. They were too pampered, and because of that, it didn't work well for them. So I have come to you today to come and address you. If you look at the scriptures, David was a house help in the house of King Saul, who came as a house help. But you discover, of course, David and Jonathan had a very good relationship. But during that time, the father never treated David well. Never treated David well. But David still remembered Saul when he has ascended the throne. And one day he shouted, is there anybody in the house of Saul that might do good for them? Joseph was a house help in the house of Potiphar. Of course, the wife of Potiphar never treated him well. But because Potiphar treated Joseph well, the family of Potiphar was blessed because they were treating Joseph well. So I have come to tell you that you must realize that every human being you see, mostly those that come from your family, their parents are dead, you must treat them well. Be fair to them. Be fair to all human beings. Be fair to them, because God is looking, the all-seeing eye of God is looking at the way you are treating another person's child. Because when your child leaves you, the same treatment you give to them is what the outsiders will also give to them. So I've come to tell you today from wisdom, as you train them, as you take care of other poor children and they come to you and stay in your house, treat them well, be fair to them, and as you are doing to them, God will also send angels to help you take care of your children. It's Wisdom Farm once again. As I've told you, subscribe to my channel. I'm Milton Igariba Sabo here. I'm talking to you. Subscribe to my channel. Go to my YouTube channel. You will see more of those videos that talks about the wisdom for living. May God continue to bless you. You have come, and I pray to you. I pray for your family. Nothing evil will happen that will make men help you train your children. You brought the children to the life. God will cause you to train your children in a very good way. God will give you long life, and God will strengthen you. And at the end of it, God will continue to bless your family name in Jesus' name.